August 20th, and this is Kage on Fridays with Kage on the OTK. I've been kind of on hiatus for a little bit. I've been really busy with some other stuff. So here is topics for week 27 and week 28. So let me just get to it. So week 27's topic was Tranny Chasers. Okay, basically, the difference between a tranny chaser and someone who's just, prefers to date someone who is a tranny, transgender, transsexual, transvestite, whatever. The difference is that, tranny chasers are not necessarily looking to date, looking to just get a quick, a quickie, or, just to say they've done it, whatever, what have you. But it has nothing to do romantically with that. I mean, if it did, then everyone who, is in for being with someone who identifies as trans, insert whatever have you, that would make a lot of people I know tranny chasers that aren't. How do I feel about it? I don't really like the thought of, somebody just objectifying me for who I am. Kind of like objectifying women. I don't really agree with it. So that being said, all you wonderful people out there who prefer to date trans individuals, that's awesome, and keep doing what you do. Okay, so the next topic for this week is coming out, and let's see, it's coming out influences. Is there a song, artist, album, movie, etc. that relates to you coming out or coming into your trans identity? What, who, and why? If I had to pick a song that relates to me being trans, I would have to say it is Beautiful Lie by 30 Seconds to Mars, followed in a close second by The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars. And those are just two of the songs that, relate to me coming out as trans. I've always been influenced greatly by the music I listen to. Actually, I'm going to take a step back. The very first song that I ever heard, at the time when I was first discovering what it meant to be trans, was Crawling by Linkin Park. And, the whole thought of there's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, that kind of relates very heavily to me being a trans individual. The lyrics are just so right there, they're there with you. So I'm going to have to say Crawling, Beautiful Lie, The Kill are my three main influence songs. As far as artists in particular, I don't really have a particular artist that I can cite. My favorite artist is Alanis Morissette, and I've always been a big fan of her, so I really don't necessarily think that she has anything to do with me being trans, but I do highly, appreciate her, and I do highly recommend listening to her because she's got amazing lyrics, and she really hits home. I would have to say a song by her that I really, really like. It's my absolute favorite, is Forgiven. And it's, singing about how, this is probably me coming into my religious identity, which is non-denominational, really, aside from being a Taoist. But the whole song is about her growing up Catholic, and the line that always got me was, we all needed a reason to live. We all had a thing or two to learn. The line that really resonates for me is, we all needed a reason to, something to believe in, is along the lines of what she's saying. We all needed something to believe in, so we did. We all needed something to cling to, so we did. And her religion is what she's talking about. That's how people, end up. They may not be religious, but when they need something to cling to, that's what happens. They cling to their faith. And that's not unlike being trans. You don't have anything to cling to, so you cling to your identity. Simple enough, I guess that's probably the simplest I can get. But yeah, Forgiven, The Kill, A Beautiful Lie, and Crawling. So yeah, those are my songs and whatnot. Alright, other important things coming up. Next week is week 29, and it is going to be a very controversial week, and I can't wait to see everybody's opinions. The topic was suggested by Ted, and it was a topic I've been wanting to cover for a while. It is, with the emergence of a large FTM community in cyberspace and real life and more visibility in mainstream culture, do you feel that being trans, FTM specifically, is becoming somewhat of a fad? Is the increased visibility and community allowing for more people to come out? So it's kind of a double-edged sword. So yeah, that's week 29 is going to be really great. Just a quick announcement here. Everybody knows that I'm engaged. My wedding is coming up September 15th, and there'll be more details. So check on my Facebook if you are one of my friends and this is new to you. It shouldn't be. Okay, so that was week 27, 28 in under 8 minutes with Kage on Fridays with Kage on the OTK. So I'm signing off, and peace out.